Hi everyone, I'm just going to share with you a few projects that I've been making. I've made some cards and some altered ATC envelopes and a mini album. So I'm going to start with the mini album. The mini album's quite a large one. It's 8 3/4 by 5 3/4 of an inch. I've used some large binding rings to hold it all together. I've used chipboard on the front and back cover, and my base cover is black on this, and then I've decorated it with some cream and some paper. The paper stack that I used was from the DCWV, and it's the luxury stack, and all the paper's kind of pearlized, really pretty paper. So I used, this is a Sizzix die here, one of the frame dies, so I used that, and I just kind of inked around the edges. I wanted to keep it quite light. The image here I used, I'm not sure if you can see it, it's a little bird in a wreath. It was actually a postcard like piece of ephemera, which I've just kind of used the oval die and cut that out. Just a little banner here that says unforgettable moments. I couldn't read that, it was upside down. And I've put a key on here and a butterfly. So I'm going to try and hold this up because the light is really bad in here. The inside cover is just plain, and my first page is just a large page with a pocket and a butterfly with some bling in the middle. This die is the Distressed Doily by Tim Holtz. I'm going to have to put this down to slide this over. And my second page here, I used some of on the edge dies here to create these pockets, and I just decorated them like so, and two large tags in there. I've done some stamping on the tags, and this one here, and the paper on the back. So my next page, this one here is just a small kind of pocket page, and it's just got a butterfly with a bit of floral design here. It's a die which I just cut out using some of the paper. I've got a little pocket here with a tag. And on the reverse side we've got a little banner here, and you can slip something, you know, behind, like a photograph or something. This page is just the same as the other one. Papers are just really pretty, and I'm not sure if it's picking it up. Sorry, I feel really kind of awkward doing this because I'm having to hold it up because of the light. This pocket's here. It's just, again, it's got a butterfly in the floral bit going down, flourish, sorry, and this large tag or photo mat. I'm not sure if you can see the paper. And here we've got a little pocket again, little tag in there, and that just flips over, and that side here. And I've just, this is a Sizzix die as well, just a little envelope, and inside I think I've just stamped a little bicycle in there. I don't know if you can see it because I'm doing this one-handed now. And this page here, it's very, each page is quite similar. It's just the tags have been stamped slightly different. Not sure if you can see the paper. That pops in there. Oops. And this one here, again using the Distressed Doily, large photo mat and a smaller tag. This one here, sorry, I've just created a little pocket, got a pull out tag. I just done some stamping on the bottom, used my Stampin' Up punch, just says welcome. This is a Prima stamp, and on the back there it's like so. And this is the last page. 2 large tags again, well, 1 large tag, 1 medium-sized tag, and the other side, done that one a little bit different. We've got a footer spot here and a little flip page there. Back cover is plain. I probably will put my stamp on that to say that I made it. So that's that. Sorry, my voice is a bit croaky because I've got allergies and it's really getting to me at the moment. So I was making some cards from scraps and I come up with these two. Got hooked on doing these banners. I actually started doing this one first and then realised I'd done the banners just a little bit too small. Well, these 3 here, the middle one, and these two here, because of what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that on here, so I put this one aside and started to make this one. And once I'd done this one, I thought, right, what am I going to do with this? So I just done this little, pulled this little die cut out, little banner with some bling, and that was that. It's quite pretty. And this one here, just using the banners and scallop circles and some stamps and little die that I have, little kind of flourish die. So that was card number 2. Then I thought I'd have a play around with my Gorgeous Girl stamp. Now I've only got the 1. I did actually buy 3 because they were on offer, but I give 2 of them away, or I gave 2 of them away, sorry. So this is the one that I have, and I'm not really any good at colouring them in, but I had a go. And this was the first one that I made. Kind of simple. I used this from the stamp set and I just coloured her in. I used my Pro markers, and I have got the blending tool, but I'm really crap. Sorry, really rubbish at using the blending tool. It just never works for me. I really have to sit and practice that. I used some rosette trim down here, and these are, I'm not sure if they're Wild Orchid Craft or I Am Roses, because I have a mixture. I just can't remember. So that was that one. Then I made this larger one here. Again, same gorgeous stamp, because like I've just said, it's the only one I have. And I just stamped on here with a script stamp that I've got, and then just inked the page up to look like an old page. Used some green cardstock here in the back, and then some pattern green here. I'm not sure if you can see it. And this little polka dot here at the bottom. I've added some lace, some ribbon, Diamante slider buckle, and Wild Orchid Craft flowers, and these are just kind of miscellaneous flowers that I have. Not sure whether I've got them from someone, or I've bought them, or I've just had them floating around. And I added this little kind of bling heart here. So this card is actually A4 size piece of cardstock, and I've just folded it in half, so it's quite a large card. Then I was having a tinker around with some ATC envelopes. Now the templates I have for these are these two here, which I got for £1 from Every Crafts, £1 I think it was, and I come up with this. Just used some pattern paper, drew around the template. It's this one. Drew around the template, put it all together. I added some lace in the background here, I'm not sure if you can see it, and there's 4 hearts on here all together. Some designer paper. This one's got just a plain white heart. Got a little flower here with a button, and a little stamped banner there which says many thanks, and a little organza bow. So that was fun. That took about 20 minutes. And this one here, and again this is an ATC envelope. Just here's some pattern paper, again the same lace, some scrap pieces of paper that I had, made a little banner, and I double heart with a pearl here and some organza ribbon. And I just inked all around the edges. So that's what I've been making, and I think I'm going to go back to making journals, because I was keeping little bits of scraps today, and I've just kind of putting them all in here and putting them inside and finding little bits and popping them in, so when I get round to it, it's all kind of cut and ready to go. So I'll probably put about 5 or 6 pieces of paper in here and fold them in half to make one signature, so it'll just be a small journal. Whoops. So that's all my projects. If you have any questions, just ask. If you've got any comments, just leave them. And thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.